Hi, folks. I'm Stephon White, and this is I'd Buy That for $1, the weekly movie review series on lrmonline.com, in which I review films that cost me $1. Today, I'm joined by fellow contributing writer Nick.
Nick. Yep, Nick Dahl here.
Glad to have you here, Nick.
Thanks, yeah, I'm glad to be on. I know you've contributed to Breaking Geek a few times, so I'm glad to return the favor.
Yeah, man. Anytime you got anything going on with Breaking Geek, yeah, I mean, it was a great topic, so I'm always excited to be a part of it. And so we're here on I Buy That for $1, and we watched this week's selection was Command Performance with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, honestly, when you originally asked me if I want to review Dolph Lundgren's Command Performance, I thought we were going to be reviewing his performance in a movie called Command until I got the Blu-ray. And
Right,
I was like,
He might
be reviewing the whole movie.
It's Dolph Lundgren, so it's possible he may have a film out there just titled Command somewhere.
That's what I figured. I'm like, it sounds like a typical title.
It does.
For him.
This dude's been in all sorts of films.
And I think this is the first film I've ever seen with him in it.
Really?
Honestly.
Okay.
Like
wow.
at all. Like I've not seen the Rocky films. I've not seen the Expendables.
Oh wow, you gotta.
Like, I don't think I've seen him.
Are you you like sci-fi and action, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then if I could, I recommend there are two Universal Soldier films that have him in there. The first one, and then I think there's one that came out later, like a few years back, called like Universal Soldier Regeneration or something like that, which is it's Dolph Lundgren, man.
I mean, I basically learned who he was from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh man, that's right, he was on there.
And I was disappointed that he could not smell crime in this movie.
Seriously, right? That's a great show. Cool. What did what you think, like, going into this into the film, like after you cut it on? It's you read the synopsis, and in this case, it looks like the synopsis, they were actually reversed on the back of the DVD.
Yeah, all of it is. Even the credits are reversed because there's technically we got two movies for $1.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a huge deal, man. 50-cent Dolph Lundgren films. God, goodness.
Hell yeah. But I didn't know what to expect when I was watching it because I read the wrong description.
Right. Yeah, according to this, it should be in Russia, an imprisoned ex-U.S. Special Forces operative is given a chance at freedom if he can rescue an abducted American woman. Definitely not the film that we were watching.
No, I'm like, why is he just a drummer? I was expecting an ex-U.S. Special Forces operative.
Is he undercover? Like, what's that? He's like,
exactly.
My name's Joe.
If I was undercover.
I smoke reefer.
I was undercover for like
Joe.
5 minutes.
It's hilarious.
Joe.
Especially
since he was being so cagey about it.
Yeah, I know, man.
Every time.
They were like trying to pull teeth out of him to get his name. They asked him questions. He's like, I'm like, come on. But
that's like all he said was Joe for like the first act.
You're right, man. You're right. He's probably too busy directing the film because it looks like he wore many hats for this, man. He wrote it, directed it, and acted in this film.
I was really impressed that I didn't know he'd do all of it.
Yeah, it's like serious, man.
And I love the name of the guy who edited it. It's edited by Peter Hollywood.
Great, anonymous name if you ever. Yeah, that's a good point. I gotta look this guy up. I gotta find out what his real name is and track him back to where his credits really, where they're at really. Probably on some shady movie or something like that. Some,
maybe like Russian pornos or something.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Because is part of this movie dubbed? I had trouble telling. Like, is it shot mostly in Russian?
It looks like it seems to be like a combination. It's definitely dubbing. Like when they're talking, the mouths are a little haywire at times, But who's it? New Image. This went straight to DVD. As a matter of fact.
Not surprised.
No, not at all, man. Not at all. I think I need to get one of those shirts though, those CMF shirts for that band name. I was like, I gotta at least get one of those. I'm gonna get one, Nick, and then when I do, I'll mail one to you as well.
Oh yeah, I definitely want one of those. Or like whatever open jacket he was wearing the entire film.
Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah. He's got that.
I mean, we'll probably talk about the comparison to Die Hard in a bit, but Bruce Willis didn't wear shoes and this guy doesn't wear any clothes.
Right, basically, right.
In fact, that's why I kind of wanted to ask you to start.
Yeah.
How early did you realize it was a Die Hard knockoff?
Probably it was, I don't know, a good 15 minutes into the film. It started seeming like I started to see the parallels between Die Hard and Command Performance. Except this is like it's like you transplanted Die Hard, put it in Moscow, with like a killer 80s band, and put a killer amongst them, which got me thinking, like for a sequel for this, I was kind of trying to come up with my dream team of 80s actors that could be in like a Command Performance too. I'm like Stallone, Tom Cruise, Mr. T, Dolph Lundgren, and just have him like a traveling band or something.
Ooh, I like having Tom Cruise in that cast a lot.
Yeah, he'd be cool. I loved him in Tropical Thunder. He'd bring a lot. But so when did the parallel stick out to you as far as it being a like a Die Hard knockoff?
I don't know how many minutes it was in, but it was the minute the bad guys walked into the building.
At that moment.
And they unlocked a door or something. But
Yeah.
the chef, it wasn't when the chef guy initially walked in, but it was when they like unlocked some door, like bolt cutters, and I was like, oh, they know the inside of the building, and they're gonna shut it down and keep everyone inside.
Yep.
Because I was on Slack with Kyle while watching it.
Oh, were you? Okay, cool.
I think this is I'm like, oh, I can't even look at how far apart I said it, but I was like, I think this is a Die Hard clone.
It's a Die Hard clone, man.
And that was early on. I'm like, I can't tell yet. Let's see the difference in the.
That's it. We should like do like a free association, like a grid or something, and just do the parallels. Like that was a good point you made. No shoes, no shirt. What else is there? The Takeover.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it. Okay, so I texted him at 9:10, and I'm like, I think I may be watching Die Hard in a concert venue in Moscow. We shall see. And then at 9:14, I was like, yes, this is a Die Hard knockoff.
Exactly. Now, was that like a lit down for you, or was it like, all right, I can give?
No, I got more excited because
right,
it also.
cool.
I think one of the reasons I spotted it early on is it reminded me also of Game Over Man, which is unapologetically a Die Hard knockoff.
Really? Okay. Game Over Man. I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, it's by the Workaholics guys.
Really?
It was a Netflix original.
Oh
yeah.
man. Okay, I gotta check.
So it's
this
like
out.
Die Hard with, they're not actually druggies, but Die Hard with those three
Oh shit.
idiots.
Okay. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to watch that right after this, man. Thanks.
But yeah, we also got like, he's off, and I think doesn't Bruce Willis get unnoticed because he's in a bathroom too? Like, isn't literally the same setting?
He's away at the moment, right? Yeah, and they kind of just
Yeah,
go
like
over him.
he's in the bathroom, and Dolph's case, he's smoking a joint in the bathroom, I think.
Yeah, he's hitting that joint pretty hard when that explosion goes off.
Because he's like, I can't keep doing this shit.
I don't know if this is real or not. Is this happening? It's you got that. We got we've got folks with accents in this movie. We've got the shady villain with the what else is there?
Dylan was cool.
Yeah,
Dylan looked pretty cool.
Yeah, he did. That was the guy Kazov, Oleg Kazov. Yeah, he was a pretty cool villain. And he definitely had the physicality and whatnot to go against Dolph Lundgren. I mean, that guy's huge.
Yeah, and younger.
Yeah, I'm like, but even in Dolph Lundgren's age, I didn't realize how jacked he was. Like, I'm watching this and I was like, damn, I gotta work out. Like,
yeah, considering he never wears a real shirt, I was impressed.
Yeah,
I was like, and he doesn't look like muscular, gross like Stallone kind of does today.
No.
He just looks like he's in shape.
He looks like he's in shape. Like, this is all big bones or something.
Yeah.
It's
as big as his chin bone.
Yeah, that dude's got a physique, man. Chiseled chin, Hollywood chin. And since we were talking about I had mentioned earlier about the 80s actors, and you said you would like to see Tom Cruise in a potential Command Performance sequel. Who would you put on your 80s action dream team where they're like a traveling band or something? We've got a guy on the drums, we've got a guy on the mic, on the bass. Who would you pick?
I got it. Okay, Bruce Willis. as a
man.
reference to Die Hard, even though the sequel might not be in one venue.
Right.
Oh,
give him a wig, man. Bruce Willis with a wig.
Yeah. Same with I want Mel Gibson back with Riggs
nice
mullet.
Nice. Oh, that'd be super. Cool.
I love Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, that's great.
And how about for a fourth person, I'm gonna add in Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. All right, yeah, I actually think your lineup probably beat my lineup. You guys, probably go platinum.
I liked yours too. I would watch yours too.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Tom Cruise choice, but I didn't think about that. Just use Bruce Willis, Eddie Murphy,
and then Harrison Ford could be their grumpy manager.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
How cool would that be?
How cool would that be?
Basically, at this point, just ripping actors from Expendables.
Basically, right? Yeah, we're just saying they're in the band now. I mean, they did it for this movie. Let's just just keep it going. Now, one thing that stood out to me in this film was the amount of creative kills, that could be done using musical instruments. Yes. I don't think I've ever seen someone get a drumstick through the eye.
Well, through the chin.
Out the eye. You're right. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I've got to write that down. I've never seen
That's when I was really excited.
Yeah,
I was like,
man.
Okay, this movie's going to be fun.
They were setting the tone with that. He's like, yep.
And then he cranks up the music all the way.
Oh, yeah.
And uses the guitar sound as a weapon before beating someone to death with the guitar.
He does that gnarly riff on it. He's like, and they're like, and the wind, it's like, it looks like a music video is going on around him when they show him in that shot because it's slow mo. There's some confetti blowing around or something. I was like, this is so good.
And then Back to the Future just blows them away.
Yeah, basically.
When Marty hits the big amp.
Yeah, man. It was it's definitely a cool film. I didn't know that Dolph Lundgren, his daughter, is an actor now. She's actually she's in the film too.
Yeah, who was she? I saw her name.
Yeah,
but I didn't know which character she was.
I'm thinking she's one of those the Russian president's daughters, maybe the oldest one is what I was thinking.
You think she's that young?
It's either
I was thinking maybe she could have been the reporter or something. She doesn't look very much like
the
Dolph.
Reporter. What about the? You're not talking about the reporter that stood up when the Russian military came in. She tried to wave her press badge and they shot her. He's talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
One of my complaints. She's a completely extraneous character, and as is the cameraman.
Right.
And every time they cut to them, there's another thing I kind of felt about I enjoy the movie overall, but obviously there's stuff to pick apart.
Definitely.
There's no sense of location in the film.
No, it's like a tunnel that runs somewhere, and then we're back upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm like
even on the stage thing, it's oh, I thought the other guys were up in the booth. Wouldn't they have seen them get murdered on the stage?
Right. Dolph Lundgren's hitting Mortal Kombat moves. He's sliding across. I mean, that would only make sense for him to get. He hit the guitar riff, and then in the very next shot, he's smacking a guy with a guitar, stabbing a guy with a piece off the guitar. Then he's right by everybody that was hostage. You got a good point there.
But then, I like they won't use guns.
Oh,
but very early on, he beats someone to death with his own gun after he runs out of musical instruments.
Right. Because he needed a cymbal or something, man. I would have loved to see him use every musical instrument as a murder weapon. This movie would be that much more awesome.
That's the goal for Command Performance 2.
It's got to be, man.
Just the crew is just it's Bruce Willis is wielding a keyboard.
Yeah. Bloody keyboard. He's like Negan, but he's got a keyboard,
Exactly.
It's got some barbed wire on it or something, That's cool. I mean, it's a solid film, man. What did you think?
It's definitely worth 50 cents.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely worth 50 cents. Not worth regular theater admission. But no. I'd be upset.
It was better than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
definitely. Since I had lower hopes when I'm oh, he wrote, directed, and starred in this.
Hey,
this is even a different filmmaker.
You can early on. There's a scene in the movie when they're walking the red carpet, and you can actually see Lundgren in the background doing directing. They left that in there, so yeah, he's everywhere in this movie, man.
It's just, like also some scenes just kind of ties into being no sense of location,
Right.
where sometimes characters just appear places. Like I didn't see any set, but suddenly the general's walking around the building, and he walks into the guy who wants to
Yeah, how that happened?
get out.
Yeah.
Or did I miss a line where he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go meet with someone," or did it just happen?
No, I think that just kind of like randomly, it just kind of happened. All of a sudden, it's like, you've been talking to the general, haven't you? And yeah, I thought I was the only one, but yeah, I didn't catch that part. It just seemed like somebody talked to the general. He got on there somehow. He's walking around. I thought they had captured everybody, but yeah, it's definitely what's called. Well, it's I get maybe let's see, cheap motherfucking film. CMF. There you go. Yeah, I guess that just that solves it all. But it's definitely 50 cents, man. We can't go wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wish the other one in here was a sequel.
That'd be
At first
awesome,
I thought
man.
it was.
Yeah.
Because I was reading the wrong description. I'm
Right.
like, oh god, the second one's also about rock and roll
Yeah.
drummer Joe.
Right. Yeah, it is true. It's so confusing. Damn.
And then, I mean, you gotta respect the final battle taking place in like water, like it's Lethal Weapon or something.
Yeah, I know, right? They took it back, like it was like rigs and everything, you know.
Yeah. No, it reminded me of 3 films overall. Die Hard mostly.
Yeah.
That moment reminded me of Lethal Weapon, but it's also a typical 80s thing.
Definitely.
And then the daughter being strapped up to a bomb, I was like, Rush Hour.
Oh yeah.
That was my first thought was Rush Hour.
Yeah, it looks like he probably pulled from so many different references here
to make this special film.
Yeah, man. It's yeah, you're right. It's a special film. It does have moments in there, like, you know, the mention of the extraneous characters, and I couldn't understand why that reporter, why she stood up when they told her to get down, and then she like waves a press badge.
I'm press.
Yeah, like that changes things. I'm like, you're press at a music concert. Like, what is?
Well,
come on.
Well, plus it's the Russians, so that's why they shot her.
Yeah, basically, right. She's.
We can't have any press.
Right. No, get them out of here.
Because at first I thought there were bad guys when that happened, but then they saved everyone else.
Then they saved everybody else. You're like, oh, she's writing? No. Everybody else okay? Good. That was too funny. It was interesting.
I really love... Yeah, go ahead.
No, it was interesting that Joe, as he goes by, was such a pacifist, and then we get this like flashback story that's it involves his brother and his brother's death, and then Joe going on a revenge quest, killing a bunch of Colombians, and so he just abhors violence and guns now. I thought that was interesting because it kind of came out of nowhere, and then the main bad guy was out for like a similar sort of revenge, like, you know, his father died in that case, and so that was just a weird thing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, both... honestly, at the beginning, when they showed the flashback, I'm like, oh, that's Dolph. He just watched his dad kill himself.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, later on in the movie, I was like, oh, yeah, that's the villain.
That's the villain. Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah. It's like they try to twist the things together, you know. But definitely, it's an interesting film, though. Venus performing with CMF. I'm looking out for that sequel, man. Edited by Peter Hollywood, written, directed, and starring Dolph Lundgren and family. Good stuff.
And I know the subtitle for it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Rock and Load.
Rock and Load.
Like
oh
the
man,
watch at the end.
Yeah,
and like his last line in the film, and the watch he's given at the end. Command Performance 2, Rock and Load.
That'd be awesome, man. And just bring in the rest of the cast. Yeah, we've got to, man. We need to. I'm sure we could get a hold of Dolph Lundgren, man, and just pitch this film. And maybe we could have Nick Nolte as the villain and give him an accent or something.
Ooh. Nick Nolte would be good. I was trying to think of a younger actor. I had a good younger actor.
Oh yeah, who'd you have in mind?
I forgot who it was.
Okay.
It was earlier. Oh well, I don't know.
I like
it's
that.
Just like some.
What's up?
Maybe like Chris Evans.
Oh man,
that'd be an interesting
that
twist.
would be Chris Evans hamming it up in like a 80s retro action film. Oh,
yeah,
man. You can take my money now. I'd see that. That'd be awesome. There's did you have any favorite lines of the movie? There's quite a few little zingers that get thrown out there, little cliches. Did you have any one that stuck out for you?
I really did. I hope I wrote it down. Give me a second to find it.
Dude, go ahead.
Because at first I thought there's at the end he does have a zinger, but I thought he wasn't going to, and I was gonna like mention how the movie didn't have too many.
Right.
Like it wasn't too cheesy, but then obviously the bad guy's not dead.
Right.
And then they kill him, and then he says something.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
But there was some other one. One of them was just strange.
I think you're talking about the no encore. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe. But my favorite line is after that guy escapes.
Right.
And the most hands-on Russian president in the world. This is before he goes off with Dolph Lundgren with the AK-47. All Dolph says to him after the whole room shot up. They're the only two people left alive in the room. And he's all like, "You okay, dude?"
Oh yeah. Man.
I mean, like, sir, or
that
whatever.
That was hilarious. Yeah.
That scene made me that before he even had the second part. I was laughing so hard.
That
they
made
just
me
said
smile,
the Russian
man.
president.
Yeah.
You okay, dude?
That was so cool, man. Yeah, that was definitely one of them. He's like, "You okay, dude?"
That's the one I had to write down.
Yeah,
so
no, definitely. That's man. It's a solid dollar movie, man. Let me ask you, Nick. Now, in conclusion, would you buy this film for $1?
Yeah.
You would? Cool.
Yeah. Nice. I might be looking for Dolph Lundgren films more often at Dollar Tree.
Wow. All right. Good. All right. Made a new Dolph Lundgren fan. Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I usually don't watch, I'm not big into, Stallone movies or Steven Seagal movies, which is what this is kind of equivalent to. But
yeah, yep.
I'm now a Dolph fan, so.
Awesome. Made a convert, folks. Good things. I recommend also, maybe you should check out Don't Kill It. It's an interesting movie. It's like a horror movie. Well, it is a horror movie, but it's all about it's Dolph Lundgren's like a demon hunter, and
yes,
yeah, right there, you're sold, right? And
yeah,
it's basically this entity that's like going around. The thing is, like, you can't kill it, because if you kill it, then the person that killed it becomes it, and so it's like, don't kill it, hence the title of the movie.
That's a cool premise.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Glad you enjoyed this film. Yeah, I say I buy this for $1. To me, it felt like there aren't any dollar theaters around anymore, so the Dollar Tree is the closest I can get today, spending a buck. And it certainly had all those nostalgic qualities, man, and it made me just want to sit down and eat some stale popcorn and drink a Coke, man.
I am shocked that when you guys started this, that they have Blu-rays for $1. I thought for sure you'd be watching DVDs.
Oh yeah, no, man, they've got it's a weird mix. I mean, it's Blu-ray and DVD, but the weird thing is the different Dollar Trees you go to have a different selection. I don't know why, but there's 7 of them out here by me. I'm actually nearby the Dollar Tree, their corporate office. So,
oh really?
Yeah. So
this is perfect.
It's perfect, man. So I'm hitting them up all the time, trying to find things.
Get sponsorship.
Right? Yeah, we should. Yeah, definitely. We need to talk to Joseph and get a letter drafted up or something, man. We could definitely throw him some shout outs throughout this. But yeah, but not all of them are from the Dollar Tree. There are I did one off of a movie that was Chopping Mall. Have you ever heard of that movie? It's an 80s horror film.
No.
All right,
sounds
man.
Great already.
It's called Chopping Mall, man. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's that I got off of Amazon Prime for a 99-cent rental, and man, it's as good as the title, man. It's some genius decides to make for some reason, someone decides that malls need high-tech robots with the capability to murder people as security guards, and of course things just go crazy from there, and it's like Johnny Five on a murderous rampage, in a shopping mall.
Nice.
It's really cool, man.
Sold.
Cool, man. It was good to have you on here, Nick, I'm looking forward to having you on here again. Hopefully we can get up soon and do the actually the second one that's on here, which is Direct Contact, and it is not about a rock and roll drummer. It's about no, it's confusing, but
the other one.
Yeah, it's the other one, man. And
cool. Yeah, thanks for having me on. This was this is fun.
Awesome, man. Do you have any closing thoughts or ideas
about the movie?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I really want them to make a sequel now. I hope we can get in contact with the right person.
Man, we need to get the ball rolling on this.
But yeah, I guess one of my closing thoughts is another thing I kind of enjoyed was how like worthless the American characters were.
Oh man, they were
like the CIA agents are just standing around and the ambassador's like a coward.
Yeah, they were like
they drink vodka. He's like, I've been sober for 18 years.
That was
that's
hilarious.
his big concern. And they cut his throat.
They cut his throat. He's like, I don't want to lose my chip at this AA thing, I can't lose my chip.
So I guess that's my final thought on this movie that I would totally buy for $1.
That's a perfect closing thought, man. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here today, Nick. Folks, thanks for visiting LRM Online. Again, I am Stephon White. You can find me on Twitter at StephonWhite13 or read my posts over at LRMOnline.com. Nick, where can we find you at?
I'm at LRM_Nick on Twitter, and I write Breaking Geek. I'm going to try to do 5 days a week coming up, and I have on guests like Stephon sometimes to discuss things.
Nice. Very exciting stuff, guys. And remember, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit the bell so that you can be notified when we drop new content.
Until next time. Tell your friends.
Definitely. Spread the word.